Hey guys, Ben here from AuthenTech, and today we're running a fun side-by-side camera comparison of the newest and latest GoPro HERO that's targeted for the entry-level market, priced at only $199. But here's GoPro's flagship, best of the best cam, the HERO 6, that's currently $399, or basically double the price. I was intrigued to see just how much better or what additional features do you get by doubling the price. Is the HERO 6 $200 better? Let's jump right in. For main shooting specs, the new HERO maxes out shooting res at 1920 by 1440 for a 4:3 aspect ratio, or 1920 by 1080, both at 60 or 30 frames per second. I personally find it kinda lame that just about every smartphone and cheapy action camera nowadays shoots in 4K, but this HERO does not. As for the HERO 6, it not only shoots in 4K, but at 60 FPS. It also has a ton of other video res and frame rates available. I think the HERO is taking the keep it simple, stupid Chipotle approach with very basic and limited optional controls. Shooting some side-by-side video comparisons, here's a few things I'm noticing. First off, let's state the obvious. The 4K footage on the HERO 6 looks way sharper with better clarity over the HERO. This is kind of a no-brainer, but it really showcases the strong differences when we see them side by side. Another cool way to show this off, let's zoom in 300% and the resolution difference is massive. Another big difference are the colors and contrast. I was actually pretty surprised on this one. The HERO 6 has a much punchier, saturated look over the HERO. This new HERO has a much flatter color profile. This one might come down to personal preference, but I like the HERO 6 look better. Those blue skies are super vibrant, and I just like the sharper contrast. Without losing dynamic range, it has those brighter whites, darker shadows, and for my YouTube workflow, I normally don't have time to color grade and post, so this video straight out of camera looks better than a flat image profile. Speaking of dynamic range, I think the HERO 6 wins, though the HERO actually looks way better than I thought in certain high contrast lighting. Additionally, it seems the HERO 6 has a slightly wider angle field of view over the HERO. And this is a quick walking stabilization test. And here's a quick jogging stabilization test. Both cameras offer EIS or electronic image stabilization. For the HERO, this can be turned on at any frame rate and res offered. For the HERO 6 at 4K, you must step down to 30 FPS for the EIS. You sadly can't turn it on at 60. My thoughts here, the EIS on the 6 is simply incredible. I've stated this in past videos, and you can really see how well it performs in these side-by-sides. When I'm jogging or hanging off the side of a scooter racing 20 miles per hour with an extended selfie stick, there's still a lot of shake and wobbles in the HERO, but with the 6, it looks buttery smooth and stable. If these companies can keep developing their EIS and OIS better, soon we won't have the need for these gimbal stabilizers. Another big feature, how slow motion. Well, sadly, the new HERO can't really do that either. Yes, it can shoot at 60 frames per second, which is nice to have. This way you can slow-mo your action at half speed, that's 50% retimed on a 30p timeline. However, let's just compare how that differs to the HERO 6, which can max out at 240 FPS at 1080. That's 8 times slow-mo, or 12.5% retimed. Very impressive and quite a difference. Also, just note the quality difference as well. Both cameras are recording here at 1080p. The sharpness and clarity look so much better on the 6. This is what you get when you pay double the price. And this is an audio test on the GoPro HERO, audio test 1, 2. And this is audio on the GoPro HERO 6. How's the audio difference? Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's live AuthenTech. Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's live AuthenTech. Audio results were pretty surprising on this one. I'd say the HERO sounds much louder and clearer versus the HERO 6 is way too quiet and muffled. Maybe it's trying too hard to reduce that wind noise, or maybe the mics have gotten jacked up with water exposure in the past. I'm not sure, but the winner for this test goes to the new HERO. Now as for photos, the Hero can snap 10 megapixel stills versus the Hero 6 can shoot 12 megapixels. Again, saturation and contrast look a bit punchier on the 6, also its sharpness and clarity is much better. I am surprised though, the Hero is holding on to a close second place, better than I thought. For a quick burst photo comparison, the Hero shoots 10 photos in 1 second. The Hero 6 shoots 30 photos per second, lasting up to 6 seconds. Quite the impressive difference if you're into using this mode. And last but important test, a quick low light video shootout. I put both cameras in auto low light mode and they had somewhat similar results. Both high noise and grainy, doing an okay job at seeing details in the dark. The Hero 6 looks a bit better in the shadows, but honestly not as good as I was hoping it should. So closing thoughts, is it worth paying double the price, an extra 200 bucks to jump from the Hero to the Hero 6? I guess if you're only using this action camera to record family memories twice a year, then sure, the 1080p might be good enough and this Hero would be sufficient for your needs. However, if you actually use this camera pretty often, the better, more expensive Hero 6 is clearly worth it in my opinion. Now, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Also, if you want to check out current pricing and what those scooters we were using today, all those links will be down in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and if you're new here, consider subscribing and ring the bell to stay up to date on all my future tech videos. Until next time, let's live authentic.